For you to master handstand, you have to train repeatedly. Repeat handstand, repeat attempting handstand over and over and over and over and over again. You have to keep on trying to just balance that all. You've probably seen different videos on tutorials on how to do handstand, and probably I'll tell you things like use wall to start with, use wall to find the balance. Yes, that's a good advice. That's something you can follow. But personally, I didn't even follow that. I didn't follow that advice. What I did instead, I just kept on attempting handstand every day. Every day. Like I didn't miss any day. I just did it for fun. I enjoyed the process. Like I'll do it and I'll fall, I'll do it and I'll fall, do it and fall. Just keep on repeating that process. So you do the handstand, you just enter the position. Then you hold for 2 seconds, then you fall down. I'll usually, once I'm in the air, I'll try to count how long I stay in the air before I fall. And then my highest score was about five. I think the first time I started, the highest I got was five. But the day I was able to stay in a handstand position for over 10 seconds was the day I figured out how to actually balance myself in the air. First of all, you need to build strength. If your strength is high enough, if you have enough strength to lift yourself and remain in that position, then this method is going to be perfect for you. Instead of trying to balance your hand on the floor like this, like flat on the floor, don't do that. Instead, what you do, you curve your hands a little bit. After you curve your hands, you like use this place, this your fingertips are what are going to hold you from falling over. This time you're going to push yourself to the extent that you're going to fall over. Because you know when you're trying to do handstand, you usually fall back to your standing position, like you fall to your stomach or you fall to your belly. But this time you try to go all the way as if you want to fall over to your back. But this time you use your fingers to push yourself from falling. That is the moment, that is the point you find the balance. And that is how I found my balance. Instead of me trying to like being afraid of falling over, I'll hold myself with my fingers. I will put all my trust in my fingers to help me from not falling over. And that is what I did. And the moment I did that, I was able to find the balance in handstand. That was when I said to myself, bro, I have cracked the code of handstand. That's what my coach also told me. The day I told him I did handstand first, he told me the exact thing. He said he kept on falling over and falling over. He didn't fall like, if you don't handstand, you usually fall back to your standing position. No, that's not what you need to do. That should be your goal. Your goal should not be to fall over back to your standing position. If you want to fall, better if you fall over to your back. This time you're not going to fall over to your back because your fingertips are going to be there to hold you up. They're going to be there to support you, give you the balance you need. That is how you find the balance instead of being afraid to fall over. This time you should want to fall over, but you can do it in front of a wall to avoid injuries and to avoid, like big pains in your body. Do it in front of a wall in case you actually eventually fall over. Then you can have a wall to support and guide yourself there. It's harder to balance with this part of your hand. That's why you usually fall back to your front instead of falling to your back. Better if you fall to your back than for you to fall to your front whilst you're trying to learn how to do handstand. Repeatedly, if you can do this and master the strength in your finger, then you're going to become better at finding balance whilst doing handstand. Just follow this tip, bro. Your hand should be like this, number one. You should be like this too. This is if you're a beginner, I don't think this will be wise for you to do. Now I can do handstand like this, I can do handstand like with just knuckles. But for starters, it's better if you do handstand, curving your hands a little bit. Don't think because you see most of the calisthenic athletes doing handstand like this, you just want to copy them. You don't copy the top, bro. When it comes to fitness, don't copy what the top are doing. Just copy someone that is nearest to you, that is a little bit above you. And I believe I'm the perfect person for that because I know I haven't mastered handstand yet, but I've made good progress in it. What you should just curve your two fingers a little bit, as if you want to grab the ground. You want to hold the neck of the ground and just squeeze it. But this time you just curve it a little bit. Your finger strength are what are going to help you here. You curve it and you try to hold yourself. You find the balancing position. And from there you just hold it like that. Just keep holding until you get fatigued. Then you come down. You come down with your own decision to come down instead of you falling over. It's better if you do it in the wall, but not lean to the wall. The wall should just be there in case you fall over. I don't like the advice they'll tell you to start by doing handstand and lean to a wall. No, I don't think it actually works. It actually slows down. It's a slower way to master handstand. Talking of the extreme way now, you can use to master handstand in a faster pace. You have to go extreme, bro. If you fall, you get back up and you do it again. That is what I did. I fell a lot, bro, before I mastered this. So you have to hold yourself like this. find your balancing position. I don't know, probably for you, this might not be a balancing position, but it worked perfectly for me and it's helping me so far. That was what made me master handstand. That was what made me grow faster in doing handstand. Just find the balancing position. Your hand shouldn't be straight. It's gonna make you fall. This is gonna make you fall over easily. Better if you curve it a little bit. It's gonna work. Just grab the ground by the face. It's gonna work better that way. And second thing is you also have to build your muscle, bro. You have to build your shoulders, your back, and your strength, your core strength, your abdomen. You have to do more sit up and L sit. You don't need sorry. You have to do more L sit and plank. You don't even need sit up. I don't think sit up is really that important unless you wanna actually just make your abs more visible. But if you want to build core strength, sit up is important, yeah. But the major ones I usually do just L sit and plank. 2 minutes plank, 30 seconds to 1 minute L sits. I haven't got it to 1 minute directly. My highest so far is 52. I'll try my best to get to a minute L sit and I just fail completely. I think this like these challenges, if you can challenge yourself in things like plank and L sit, you're gonna enjoy it more than just doing normal sit-ups. I think sit-ups like it's just fatiguing, bro. I prefer L sit and plank. Like those are real challenges for your core. Those are tough challenges. You can do plank for 2 minutes, okay, not bad. You can still grow better, but it's better if you challenge yourself by doing things like LCT, especially LCT. I think LCT is even the worst. It's the most painful one. That's why I enjoy LCT more than any other one. I think it's the best one to train your core strength and to train your core endurance, how much you can endure pain in your abdomen. You build your shoulders. Building shoulders isn't something that should be that hard. Just keep doing pull-ups, keep doing push-ups. Just do push-ups. Just exercise where your shoulders gonna be just me. Just do push-ups and pull-ups. Pull-up won't necessarily build the shoulders. You just make it look wider. But the push-ups I believe will help your shoulder because my shoulder looks massive, bro. For only push-ups I do push-ups only 300 push-ups every single day, and my shoulder is looking bigger and broader than ever. So just do push-ups. That's all. Different varieties of push-ups, not only one type, because you have to even the growth in your chest for better look. So different varieties of push-up. You can do incline push-up, the incline push-up, the regular push-up. Then just to include your legs, you can do Mike Tyson push-ups. For calisthenics, you can do like 2 finger push-ups training. And the way I train 2 finger push-ups is I use 2 finger in one hand, 5 fingers like this in the other hand, something like this. Yeah, this is how I do. Then I'll do push-ups. I started with like flat on my the 5 fingers being flat on the floor and using the 2 fingers. But now I've upgraded this a little bit so that it will be more challenging. I use the 5 fingers like this and the 2 fingers like this. I use it in this hand, then I take to the other hand and do it like this. That's how I train my 2 finger push. That's how I train my 2 fingers. Then I'll get in the 2 finger position and see how long I can hold myself there. Trust me, these fingers are stronger than you think. Follow that step. Follow trying to find that balance. Like find your balancing point, your balancing position in handstand. You can even start with doing a banana hand. Sorry, you can even start by doing a banana handstand before you master handstand. Like, talking of banana handstand, like the one you literally curve your body like a banana to find more balance. Some people prefer that. That is their balancing point. But I don't want my knee to be like that. I want my knee to be in a way that I will be straight, up straight with my head through my shoulders, my head being where my shoulder is. And I'm still working on that. I haven't mastered that yet, but I think it's a little bit believe that one is a little bit more difficult and challenging. That's why I prefer to do that one instead of the banana handstand. But whatever, if you can do the two, it's impressive for you. It's gonna be impressive for yourself to like literally stand on your hand. That's not an easy feat unless you're naturally just blessed with calisthenics like some people are. Or if you're not, find your balancing position. That is my balancing position. The curved hand. That's how I find my balance. And I try to move my 2 legs up at the same time from a frog position up. That's how I move. Follow this technique, try it out, and let me know how it works for you in the comments. So just give it a like if you enjoyed the content and keep striving for greatness, King.